Presentation now on how we're going to work together, and how the program works. I may ask you to mute yourself or unmute yourself at times if there's any background noise, but I'll let you know. So I'm Sam, as you know. So I've been, like I say, hand-selected by Matt to work with you guys. I'm not an employee of Mobe. I'm actually, I work on a contract basis for Matt on the coaching team. And my main income source is through being a Mobe affiliate, being a Mobe partner. Okay, so I work 2 or 3 hours a week in my coaching business, working with people like you guys. Okay, so I've made a lot of money in Mobe over the years. I still continue to do very well with Mobe, and I did pretty well in the beginning, which is why Matt approached me. Matt reached out to me and asked me if I'd join the coaching team, so I could help other people like you get similar results to me. Okay, I'm sure you're all wondering how you're able to make the big commissions and start making some really good money. So I'm going to help explain that to you as we go through the steps. Okay. One thing I want you to know that this is not some sort of lottery system or a get-rich-quick system. It's not a case of just like pressing a few buttons and magically get rich overnight. So I'm hoping you guys weren't looking for a get-rich-quick system. Am I right?
No, we're not getting. We're not looking out for that. I mean, everything that is good needs a lot of hard work.
Yeah, exactly. So, are you guys looking for get rich quick? What are your expectations of this?
Well, you have to work for whatever you get.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, same for you, Sergio.
Yes.
Okay. Great. I just want to make sure that you understand that, because a lot of people, expect to just press buttons and magically make money, and those things don't really exist, unfortunately. Okay. So it's going to take about 15 minutes, this call, 20 minutes. Are you all okay with that? Just give me a thumbs up if that's okay. Yeah, great. Okay. Okay, so first of all, what I want to sort of cover is the amount of time you need to invest into this. So I'd like you to try and all invest at least 1 to 2 hours per day into the training. And the reason being is that we've got a lot of information to share with you over the next few days. And everything is in there for a reason. Everything's really important. So it's going to take about 1 hour to 2 hours a day. So are you all, give me a thumbs up, all of you, if you're able to do 1 to 2 hours a day into this. Yeah, you're all good. Perfect. Great. Like I say, everything's step by step. It's all there for a reason. Over the next few days, we're going to help you get everything started. So I'm assuming that you've joined the program because you're either frustrated with your job, or you may be approaching retirement, or just looking for something new to do. So I just want to ask each of you individually, just for just a couple of minutes, just explain what your reason was. Why did you join the program, and what you do at the moment for a living, or what your situation is. So, Sergio, if we could start with you, can you just tell us a little bit about why you joined this, what you're looking for, and what you're doing at the moment?
Currently, I've been working at a dealership. I've been at a car dealership for about 4 years now.
Right.
And the company is not doing very well right now. And I've been working with multiple different marketing companies. I do online marketing. I do everything for all the internet stuff for the dealership. And last week there was a small incident where, they want to lower my pay and hire someone else, which I didn't really agree with. I put up a fight, a little talk with them.
Yeah.
And I have 3 kids, single father,
okay.
and the few days that they told me to take off last week because the company was hurting did hurt me a little bit financially.
Okay.
So my big plan to join this is to have financial freedom.
Okay.
Just to do the things that I want to do for my kids and give a good life to my kids that they deserve. So.
Absolutely. Okay, great. So are you looking to have a full-time online business eventually? Is that the end goal for you?
Yes. I read that to do this is a lot of online marketing. That's pretty much what I do. I work from home. I work from the beach, and currently right now I'm in my car. I'm down the street from my office. So.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thanks for that. That's really helpful. Thank you. So who we got next? Keon, do you want to go and just tell us a bit about why you joined and what you do now?
So I'm Keon. I'm currently a junior in college. I go to school full time. I play basketball, and I I work 2 part-time jobs. I do deliveries for a local restaurant, and I work at Nike in a local town. And because I want to be able to help my family and support my family. My mom's a single mother. She has a daughter, my little sister, and I just want to be able to help them and support them financially so that we're not living check to check.
Okay. So it's about doing something, having some sort of financial freedom, helping your family, and just having a better kind of a better lifestyle.
Yep.
Okay, great. So you're working part time. You say in 2 jobs. So you work in Nike, and where else?
I work at a restaurant.
A restaurant. Okay, great. Well, thanks for that. Great. All right, Victor, do you want to go next? I need to unmute you. Can you just unmute yourself, Victor? I can't hear you. That's it, I think. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hello everyone. My name is Victor. My interest in this project is to be financially free. Currently, I am a freelance health and safety and environmental advisor for construction companies. Okay. And considering my family, I have a young family, I want something that will suit my family as well in terms of time and schedule.
Yeah.
But more especially to use my skills, to have that financial freedom which I have ever desired.
Okay.
And I would like to move quickly with regards to this training. If it's possible to move faster than 2 hours a day, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Well, everything we do, like I say, is done in a certain way because we know what helps people the most to get results. So it's not a case of rushing through this, and the sooner you rush through it, the sooner you make money. It's important that you do understand everything that we're showing you in each of the steps. But I will explain exactly how it's going to work in a minute. But about 1 to 2 hours a day, it will be enough, and then we'll speak in between the steps. So I'll explain that to you in a few minutes. So are you looking to get away from the job then eventually, the 9 to 5, and do a full-time online business?
Yeah, that's my interest, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Have you tried this before, anything online before, or is this the first time?
No, about 4 or 5 years ago, I undertook a training on internet business management.
Okay.
So, but I didn't pursue it because I went into the university to do a research work.
Right.
Which I completed last year. So
okay,
that's so far I have gone in terms of experience.
Right. Okay. Great. Well, thanks for that. Okay. Donna, so just tell us a bit about your why you're doing this and what you do at the moment.
My name is Donna. I work for the post office, been there 17, 18 years. Okay. I'm a single parent. My daughter's, she's not young, she's 22, but she's still home, so I still call myself a parent. My son, I had a son, he passed away last year. He was 30. Okay. So I kind of trying to find, it makes you re-examine everything, your whole life, Yeah. I work part-time mainly, you make higher rates, but I'm still part-time in the post office. Okay. So that gives me time to do something else. And like I said, I'm re-examining things, Yeah. Makes you look at things in life differently. Yeah. So I would like maybe a different career, different direction in life. Yeah. I don't want to be a postal worker my whole life, Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of time for a change in your life, is it now?
Yes. Yeah. Kind of at a crossroad, Yeah. Okay. Trying to look at different things.
Yeah, fair enough. Great. That's really helpful. Thank you for that. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, guys, after we finish this call, I'm going to open the first 2 steps of the training for you. So steps 1 and 2. So did you all manage to log into the members area and watch the getting started video? Have you done that? Yes. Have you all done that?
Yes.
I think I watched some of it. I didn't see everything.
Okay. Yeah. So inside the members area, you'll see a video called Getting Started at the top, and then all the steps are below there. So just make sure you watch the Getting Started video first. And that's where Matt's going to explain a few things to you in there as well. Okay. So I'll open up what steps 1 and 2. I'd like you to try and do, like I say, at least 1 to 2 steps a day if you can. If you want to do 2 steps a day, that's fine, but just try and make sure you get through at least 1 step a day, because that makes sure we keep momentum as we go through the training. If you lose momentum, then it's going to be harder for me to help you. Okay. So can you all commit to doing 1 to 2 steps a day, do you think? Just give me a thumbs up if you can do that. Yeah, perfect. Great. Thanks, guys. So each step takes between 20 minutes and an hour for each step. Okay. But in every step, there is some extra training to do. And I do recommend that you go through the extra training in each step as well. It will help you. One thing to make a note of, though, in step 1, there's a second video in step 1 called The Truth About Traffic. Okay, further down in step 1. I do recommend that you listen to the first 10 minutes of that video, because Matt's on stage right at the beginning when he started out, and he explains how he started his business back in 2011. But that video does go on for an hour and a half, but I don't want you to listen to all of that video. It goes on for too long, and it's just going to be it'll take you too long. So just do first 10 minutes of that video in step 1. Like I say, all you need to do is make sure you get through each step and then do the extra training in each video as well. Okay. Now the other thing is we have a daily training call as well each day. It's called the Daily Power Up Call. So you might want to take a note down of that. We've been having these training calls every day for about 7 years now. So we've got about 600 recordings of these. It's like a radio station. It's like an online radio station. So it's very, very important that you do listen to one of those recordings every day. And I'm going to send you an email after we've done this call. It's going to have a link to a website where all those recordings are. But that is non-negotiable. It's really important that you do listen to that every day. So could everyone commit to that? Give me a thumbs up again if you can commit to doing that. You get that. Okay, great. So that will be in the email that I send to you. Okay. Now I'm going to send you a recording of this call as well. So I am recording, so you know, and I'm going to send you a copy of it so you can refer back to it as well. Okay. Now the other thing is there is a book that I'd like you to start reading. You may have heard of it before. It's called The Cash Flow Quadrant. Has anyone heard of that book by Robert Kiyosaki? No?
No.
Okay, so in the email that I sent you, there will be an attachment to this book. It's an amazing book, and he talks about how to build wealth, manage wealth, and just manage your money better. It's going to open your eyes into how wealthy people build wealth and make money, and also look after their money. So just try and read 1 chapter a day of that book if you can as well. Okay.
What was the title again?
It's called The Cash Flow Quadrant, but I'm going to send it to you on an email, a digital book, so you can read it on there. Okay. All right. So in the email that I sent to you, there's going to be a link to my calendar for our follow-up call. Okay. So just when we finish this call, try and book your follow-up call straight away, because my diary fills up really quickly. And I want to speak to you guys either every day or every 2 days. Okay. In between the 2 steps. So when you finish steps 1 and 2, we'll have another quick follow-up call just for 5 or 10 minutes before I open the next 2 steps. Okay. And we have to do that just so that I can cover any questions and just find out what you've learned, okay, from the steps. Okay. So that will be in the email that I send to you. Now all future calls now will be done one-to-one. Okay. So this is the only group call that we're going to do. And I do this because I have several people at once. It makes sense to do it as a group call. But every other call from now on, we will have one-to-ones on Skype. Okay. So do you all have Skype? Have you all added me as a contact on Skype yet?
Yep.
Yeah. So I know, Donna, you haven't yet, I don't think.
No, I haven't yet. I brought it up. I brought up the app on my phone. I got to just, I guess, add you on there.
Yeah. So if you could send me a contact request, my Skype ID is in the members area, and then we can send messages there as well. Sergio, you haven't yet either, I don't think.
No, yeah, I have to add you as well.
Yeah, if you could do that as well, cheers. And then Victor,
you as well.
Okay, great, thanks. All right, great, thanks, guys. Right, okay, so my main medium of communication is Skype. I do everything through Skype, apart from this Zoom call. I don't take any phone calls, only text message, email, and Skype. Okay, so it's very important that you do have Skype. Everyone in Mobe uses it. It's the universal way that we all communicate. It's not just for talking to me. It's for other coaches that you'll be working with and other people as well that you'll need to speak to. Okay. All right. So is everyone okay with that? Everyone's okay with that
Yes.
in terms of Skype and everything? Yeah. Okay. Great. Now, obviously, sometimes life can get in the way. So, if once you start the training, if you get sick or you're going away out of state for a week or something, and you need to stop the training, you could do me a favor and just send me an email and let me know that you can't do the training for some reason, and I can make a note of that, and then we can pick it up after. Okay.
Just a quick one.
Yep.
Do we need to book for further, a meeting with you once we finish the training, the 2 stages, or we do it before then?
Yeah, well, it's up to you, but I would try and book the call in advance of the next steps, because my diary fills up quite quickly. Okay, so when I send you the email after this call, there'll be a link to my calendar. So just go and book your follow-up call straight away, just to make sure it's in my diary. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to be doing is trying to make you guys into entrepreneurs. So there are 2 versions of an entrepreneur. There are wantrepreneurs and there are entrepreneurs. Has anyone heard of a wantrepreneur? Do we all know have you heard that phrase before?
Someone that wants to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of wantrepreneur, that phrase? It's not a real word, obviously, but
No, I haven't.
no. Okay, so there is a huge difference between a wantrepreneur and an entrepreneur, and most people are in the wantrepreneur category, and that means that people sort of, they have a business idea or they get involved with something, and then 30 days later they kind of just forget about that and move on to the next thing, and then 30 days later they move on to the next thing, but they never actually follow through. So we call those guys wantrepreneurs. Whereas entrepreneurs, they have an idea, and then 30 days later, they're in business. Okay, they make things happen. So I want to make sure that you're not in the wantrepreneur category, and you are going to actually take action and make it happen. Does that all make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
Great. All right. So where am I? What's next? All right. So, like I say, I'm going to send you an email after this with all the information that I've just said. I want to get you to step 7 in the next 4 to 6 days. Once you've done step 7, we're going to do a 30-minute strategy session. Okay, this will be a one-on-one call. And in that call, I'm going to share my screen with you on Skype. I'm going to talk you through some of the income potential, some of the numbers. And then I'm going to talk you through 3 options then that you've got after that. Okay, then we'll do that after step 7. Most people take sort of 2 or 3 days to get to that point. Okay, but it's important to keep pace as we go through, and that's the exciting part then, because we're going to help you actually get started and start earning some money. Okay, so all you need to do then is log into the members area when we're done, watch the getting started video, go through steps 1 and 2, just take plenty of notes down as you go through. Okay. Make sure you listen to one of those daily power-up calls, those daily training calls, and I'll send you the link to that. And then go and book a follow-up call with me as well straight away. And then we can have a call maybe tomorrow or on Tuesday before you move on to the next steps. Okay. That's about it, really. I mean, anyone have any questions at all about anything?
I do.
Okay.
Well, you said after step 7, you'll show us the steps to start making income, or like we start making money after the 20 steps are completed, correct?
Well, what we'll do a strategy call after step 7, okay, and that's a 30-minute call where I'm going to take you through a commission demonstration so I can help you visualize the numbers and see what's possible. We then talk you through 3 different options at that point. Okay, so one of the options means you don't need to invest any more money up front, and you can stay as a basic affiliate and you can earn the small front-end commissions, which we'll talk to you about as we go through the training. One of the options means that you can become a senior partner in the business and earn the big commissions on the back end. That requires a financial investment. But at this stage, obviously, it's too early to make any sort of decision or judgment on that now. But we'll work out the best solution for you on that strategy call. Okay. But it's important to keep momentum, keep moving through, and just speaking to me regularly. And then we'll talk about your options individually at that point. Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions?
I believe most of my questions will be answered as I go through the training, so I wouldn't bother with them because it might be preempting what I'm going to learn.
Yeah.
issues to do with, like in the UK, do we need to open register for a business with a company house, bank account, all those stuff,
Yeah, all those things come later. I mean, at the moment, you're just going through the training. If you decide to start your business and we start paying you money, then of course you then need to set those things up. But I wouldn't think about setting up a company, because you can just do like a self-assessment and just declare your tax at the end of the year. That's something we don't need to talk about right now. We'll cover that with you later. So at the moment, just stay focused on the steps, taking the notes down. Try not to get too distracted by the other content inside the members area, and just listen to those daily training calls. And that's all you need to focus on for now, as well as the book that I'm going to send to you as well.
Awesome.
Another question.
Okay.
The where we saw the get started video, is that where all the steps will be completed at?
Exactly, yes. If all you do is log into the members area with the username and the password. Steps 1 and 2 are in there. I'm going to activate those for you all after this call. So when you log in again, you'll be able to get into steps 1 and 2. Like I say, don't watch the whole of the that truth about traffic video. Just watch the first 10 minutes. And that's it. And we'll speak again when you've done all of that.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Donna, are you okay?
Yep, I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay. Great. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for being here on a Sunday. Appreciate that. So I'll send you all that email with everything that you need, the follow-up call calendar, the book, and also those training calls as well that I mentioned. And then I'll speak to you all hopefully either Monday or Tuesday next week when you've done those first 2 steps.
Okay.
Awesome, Sam. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll send you the recording of this as well.
Okay.
All right, Sam.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.